It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
Tonight, we're going to do something with this 10.1 inch 1920 by 1080p monitor that feels way too light to be a good monitor, but that's going to be the plan for tonight, and we'll see how it goes. My name's Heath. If you don't know, this is Humanity Junction. Tonight, I like to do a little bit of a technology show. It's been a little bit of a rough day for me. The people that don't know, I've got a dog named Kiki who I call the train inspector, and she's been having some digestive issues. So we're working on that again. So yeah. Rayron, not a touch screen, unfortunately, just a regular screen for what I'm using it for, or for what I plan on using it for. Don't need a touch screen. I do have a poll going though. Do you like when I take apart items that I let this blue smoke out of? Yes, we love seeing your mistakes is definitely winning by 71%. Just stop breaking stuff already in second place with 26%, and no, you're really accident prone is 2%. We've got 42 people that voted, but only 33 people on the stream. I don't know how that works, but it is what it is. Let's take a moment and see who's joining us this evening as we get started. We've got 1-800-CLYDE is back. Haven't seen you in a little while. Brad Anderson, the model railroad down under. Caboose 121's here. We've got Rebel Cascade Southern Model Trains. Conrail 8098 is here. Daniel Banks is here. We've got Drew Dudes Model Trains. Dwight Curley. We've got Rick Foltz Bailey Model Railroad in the house. Jigoku Samurai is here as well. K&R Custom Models. Lauren Hurwitz joining us. Lynn McCurdy coming from the desert at the High Desert Modular Model Railroad Club. Marty from M&M Shortline. Rayron VR. Ron Moen's in the house. John from Schuylkill River Valley's here. Shane's Trains is joining us. We've got Thomas Splitrock 323, Steve 87th PSAP, and Steven from Wigwag Workshop. I see a couple other people coming in and coming out. We've got Ethan Armitage just dropping in. Adam Cruz slipping in at the last minute as well. Thank you everybody that's here. For those that haven't commented that I missed your name, thank you, everyone for being here. I just looked over at the Discord and it looks like Jason the Train Freak's doing a little cooking, so that got me a little bit distracted. The good news, the radiator is radiating heat. The bad news, the radiator is radiating a lot of heat. You may see me walk over and open the window a little bit, because in New York City, that's just the way you do things around here. So, I think the first thing, Low County Railroad joining us as well. Oh, Ken N is here also. Just trying to catch some of the people that I wasn't able to catch earlier. So I thought we'd do, not going to make this too long today, maybe. It won't be a 4-hour stream. I'm telling you right now, this is not going to be a 4-hour stream. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do this. And then we're going to do one of two things. The one thing we might do is, I feel like, so if you look at this shot, sorry, now I got to find it again, this shot, and you kind of see the height of where the trains are, I kind of want to move it up a shelf. I kind of think it'd be better if it was right here. So what I really want to do is I want to take this shelf and put it here, this shelf and put it here, and then move this shelf and put it all the way down here on the bottom. Now, of course, it'd be much easier if I had a second person here, so I might not do that. The other thing that I might do is I use something called, I don't remember what it's called, but it's this live chat thing, and it allows me to pop up these quotes on screen. It's on my TV and laptop, so I don't know why I keep disappearing and coming back, from Mr. Adam Cruz. Steve 87 PSAP says, "We liked you just the way you were at Low Country Railroad." I may have missed a comment somewhere along the line. Hi, anyone I missed? Internet just dropped out. Welcome, Greg. How you doing? Uh-oh. Yeah, this should be fun if he doesn't unload the shelves. If I had a second person here, I wouldn't have to unload the shelves. But one thing that I did do, if you look into this corner over here, I did clean the cables up a lot. So that's gonna help out significantly in moving stuff. It'll make it a lot easier to move. to do that. But, Rayron VR. I can't tell you how much. I don't even know what to say. I appreciate that. That's really incredible. Thank you so much. Yeah. Not a lot of times I don't know what to say, but you know, thanks. That's really awesome. Splitrock says one view is so much brighter. Which one's brighter? This one, or are you saying this one's brighter? That one's definitely brighter because of what that camera is doing. I don't know why this camera is... we could do this. Alexa, turn on softboxes. Alexa, turn on floodlights.
Isn't responding.
Oh.
Please check its network connection and power supply.
I don't know if you heard that, but it just said it's not responding. I don't know why it's not responding. Alexa, turn on floodlights. No, it's not responding.
Check its network connection and power
Sorry, the lights aren't on back there because I was planning on doing stuff more this way. So, Ken, wow, Victor, very generous. Dwight Curley, wow, nice. Drew's Model Trains, go. Rayron VR. Cascade Model Trains, wow, Rayron VR, that is awesome. Yeah. Rayron VR, I was going to say you stumped him, but that should be Rick. I ain't got nothing for human. Thank you, Container Man. Welcome to the party. So I'm just going to kind of jump into what this is about, and we'll go from there. Oh, so I was explaining Social Stream. Wow, Rayron, thank you so much. Upgraded the membership as well. There's the way YouTube works, way other stuff works is YouTube has super chats and stuff as well as memberships. There are also memberships on Patreon, so I do a bunch of those different things. There you go. That's getting a little better, Container Man. You dwarfed them with that donation. There we go. Yes, Split Rock. I completely agree. So the other thing I got is sponsors on the channel. If you look back over this way, and it's not quite on it, but this came from a sponsor. The DR5000 came from a sponsor. So your contributions and their support and everything make this possible. So we're going to get into this, but let me just thank everybody. And there is one new person that just signed up yesterday that you're not on the list, and I apologize for that. You'll be on the list Monday, but you know who you are, the members, but here it is. So Rayron followed up and said, your support for the community is humbling and great to see. Best hobby in the world. I do. I really like this hobby, and not quite, Steve, but maybe later. The showstopper was tough, I know, on a lot of people. It was tough on me as well. And this community really came together and provided a lot of support for a lot of people. And I've enjoyed being able to participate in that, as well as host some of the get-togethers as well. So you know, not to get into too much, but tonight wasn't a great night, but I committed to come do this stream. So, because I committed to do the stream, I put aside something else that was really important to come do this, and it was a negotiation and you know, stuff like that. But you know, I do feel that, you know, being a part of community doing these shows and stuff is, you know, I don't know what I'm saying. It's good though. It's all good. I love this. I'm glad I could be here. This, you know, I'm looking forward to getting this time saver going, because I'm hoping that I can bring people in and people can enjoy it as well. And I love just seeing trains run in circles. Oh, I can show you another thing really quick too, while we're just so you can see some of the stuff I'm doing. Over in this corner, over here, you'll see I've got, can you see it? Now you can maybe see it a little better. I've got a Tech 2 Dual 2800. This is for the Z scale. I just swapped out for a 2400 for the G scale. It's having a lot of problems with the G scale, and I think it was like over amperage or whatever. So I threw that guy in, and now the G scale is just running fantastic. Oh, Robert, I'm so sorry to hear. My condolences. Yeah, I love the train inspector as well. But yeah, this community has been really amazing. The next big train show I'm doing, I'll be up in Amherst, and I know Al Mar is up in that area. Andy Estep, who may or may not be in chat these days, and a couple other people will likely be up there. And you know, it's kind of the camaraderie of the group. And you know, when we lose somebody, it's definitely a big deal. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. And yeah, Cameron, I appreciate your comment. We did work things out. You know, things are okay. You know, it's all good. But I do think it's important that when you make commitments, you keep them. And yes, that's to your family first. But I do also, you know, I've got somebody that's very supportive and, you know, allows me to come do this as well. So I'm not driving, Steve. I'm going to take the train up from the city. So because I'm taking the train up for the city, I'm just going to stay at the hotel right next to the train station, which also then has a shuttle back and forth to the show. So I can take the shuttle and, you know, get around and not need a car. So I will, I'll definitely be doing that, but yeah. So, yeah, Robert will be thinking about you, and, yeah. Crazy world we live in. So, let's take a look at the jib, which is right next to me right now, which is, oh, maybe it's blocking the light, which might be part of it. It's over here next to me, and the reason it's, yeah. We don't need to start a GoFundMe, but if you want me to buy something for you, let me know. Send me a list or whatever, and I'll try and keep keep a list together and make that happen. So Otter Creek, Dennis, if I'm remembering the name correctly, I am hoping sooner than later. I'm really hoping sooner than later with that. But I really want to get it done by the new year. I have one problem. There's one switch that doesn't work right now. So I need to get that resolved. And once I get that resolved, I should be able to get it operating pretty quickly. The one thing I've really been working on with that is security. Is how do I basically allow people access to it and, you know, yeah. So it'll be soon. It'll be soon. So the jib camera. The jib camera, you'll notice, is pointing back this way at this thing. So what this monitor is for is it's going to be for this right here, which is a teleprompter. But what I use it for when I stream is I can bring up a comment. And I don't know, you can just kind of make out that the comment came up there, and then I can look this way and read that Steve87 PSAP said, "Okay, stay at the hotel, don't journey out. I know you're from New York City, but trust me." So it allows me to, look in this direction. What I'm using right now is an iPad. I've got two iPads set up to do different things. I've got the iPad over here on this side. And this is the iPad that when I hit buttons, it changes cameras. This is a much older iPad. It's an iPad 2. So, what did she say? Steve87, according to TSG Multimedia shows tonight, you can check 2 bags at 50 pounds each. What are you talking about, on the train? I'm not taking Amtrak. I'm taking Metro North. So I shouldn't have to worry about that. Yeah, Cascade, I've thought about a VLAN. That's one option, but there's one reason that won't really work as well. Sweet, I will likely not have the solar system cars on there. It'll likely be some type of circus cars. Right now, it's the Great Northern, Great Western, Great something cars that are going to be on there, but yeah, I think I need a 48-inch one. I like the separate monitors. So down here I've got YouTube chat, and then over here I've got Discord, and then you can see there's a clock here. There's another clock up there. This here is the shot from the jib so that I could see what it is before I move it. And then the monitor up on this side is the monitor that I share. So like if I want to show a website or something, it's up on that monitor. So it works really well for me having separate displays and not just having all one display. So the reason the VLAN might not work is that one of the things I want to do is the computer that's over there that's going to be 100% dedicated for the time saver, and I wiped it clean. There's nothing on it but time saver stuff. I want to be able to send NDI over to my streaming computer so that I could stream it out. So that's kind of the thing. One of the things I'm looking at is password protecting stuff. I just found a password thing that'll allow me to password protect a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to look into doing that. So, how about an 88-inch flat screen? I don't think I could fit an 88-inch flat screen in here. The other thing that multiple monitors allow me to do, though, is if you look at this shot, let me actually do something. Hold on, stay there. Don't move, anybody. I don't know where I said that as if like you were going to go somewhere. And hopefully when I go back to this camera, we'll actually be able to see something. Oh, good. Okay, it didn't die. So what's nice about this shot is that I can have the camera right here. So I have some text I read here and some text I read down here. So the camera is in the center. If I had one big screen, I'd have to put this like way up high, and then it would just look really weird. Really weird. So that's why I do it that's why I do it this way. But yeah, so what this screen is for is I'm going to replace this iPad with it. The iPad, I'm using something called Duet Display. And Duet Display works okay, but it's a little finicky. And I found out, Thomas Splitrock says, I run my live stream on a light bright I borrow from the grandkids. That's too funny. Is that the money shot? No, not really. Not really. I got two new Acer 25-inch gaming monitors for my Raspberry Pi 4 workstation. Now that's some monitors for a Raspberry Pi. Yeah, the two on the left, actually all three of them are 27-inch monitors. They're all like the cheapest of the kind you can get. This is a 1920 by 1080 monitor that was like $115 or something. And then these on the left are 4K monitors. I got one on sale for like $289 or something like that. So, you know, as cheap as possible is generally. Yeah, this is a streaming setup. I have a little bit of background in AV, and over the last year and a half, it sort of developed into this. Except for this camera and this camera in front of you, most of the stuff is, you know, budget-ish. I'm using a 43-inch 4K. I paid $139 Australian. That's great. That's really good. Adam, congratulations on reaching level 10. Of course, nobody knows what that means, right? I mean, people know what that means, but I don't know the majority of people know what that means. Yeah. Roy's main monitor is a 42-inch 4K display. How did you get a 42-inch 4K display for $189? 3 years ago. That's probably part of it. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap this out with the iPad. Now, when I do this, Prime Day. I think that's where I got one of my monitors was on. I don't think it was Prime Day. I think it was like a B&H, like huge sale or something like that. But yeah, that's only buy it when it's on sale, right? Stephanie Paul, welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna pull the plug on this iPad. The monitors are probably gonna freak out, and hopefully I won't crash anything. I might crash things. Yeah. Before I do that, now I see, everyone's bragging about size again. We are. It's one of the Fire TVs. There you go. Yeah, I've looked at getting a TV. I thought about putting a TV up here off to the side, but I don't need it with all the monitors. I just put stuff up here to watch. So yeah, so I'm gonna unplug this. We'll see what happens, and hopefully I'll be able to get this in there, get everything set up, and not completely mess everything up. Oh, so here's the other side of things, right? This is flipped, right? In order to read the text, like Cascade just said, fire extinguishers at the ready. I have to flip this so that the text is correct. So when I get this up and set up, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna plug this in first. We're gonna plug this in on the desk. The reason I'm gonna plug it in on the desk is that some people have said that I need some Dolby Atmos. Yeah. The stream should stay up. Should. I'm gonna plug this in though, because what some people have said is that the first menu that comes up is in Chinese. So if the menu comes up in Chinese, because the teleprompter is flipped, I want to be able to figure it out. Yeah, and we got to make sure the power cord works too. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there is one with a white line. So the problem with the system is not the iPad. I want to switch away from this program, which is UpDeck, to a different program, Touch Portal. And it's going to take a while to set up, and I need the newer iPad to run the Touch Portal and stuff. So well, that's a good sign. I don't know that that's a good sign. Oh, no signal. Yes, we know. Where is the buttons? Up top. Okay. So menu button. Nothing came up. Let's turn the power on. Power. Nope, now it's off. So I think that's on. And why when I hit the menu button, nothing happens? It's supposed to have an on-screen display. Well, maybe it's not going to have an on-screen display. Alexa, turn on the 10-inch monitor.
Did you need me then?
You.
Respond.
Shh.
Let's check its net.
Okay, Alexa, stop. So we're going to. All right, I'm trying to plug this cable in, but it's really dark down there. So give me a second. I'll be back. Okay, so it's DisplayPort down there, but it's HDMI up here. So yeah, Alexa did not get the joke. And now I said her name again, and she's gonna start creating problems. All right, so this is gonna plug in here. Nathan, I loved working with technology and programming trains. I have a lot of fun with technology. Well, that was exciting. We had some screens go off and then some screens come back. So let's go to display settings. And of course it comes up on that screen. It's a royal pain in the butt. So let me drag that down over here. So it's added this screen over here. So this is the new screen. This is the iPad. New screen, iPad. New screen, iPad. So I'm going to take the iPad out, and I'm going to put the new screen in its place. Let's see. So that's still my primary. So we're going to move that out of the way. We're going to move that up here. And let me fix this. There we go. So now when I scroll up, I'm now on... Am I? Oh, I have to hit apply first. If you don't hit apply, nothing will happen. So when I scroll up, there we go. So it's probably a little hard to see the mouse. Let's see, new window. Oh, and it of course brought it up over here. I want to move this down here. So now I've got, you can maybe see the mouse moving around now, maybe. So I'm going to close this. I think the blue smoke went out of Heath's head when he went down under. I think it did too. Yeah, I got lucky. There was no blue smoke. Heath is going to a dark place. I did. Tech 500 Heath 0. Come on, Tim. I'm doing a little better than that, aren't I? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here now, and I'm going to go to my stream links, and I'm going to bring this up. So this is called Webcam Mirror. It's a part of webcamtests.com. And what I can do is select the OBS camera, and I'm bringing it up, and what this is going to do is this is going to flip it. Yeah, thanks, Rick. So Rick from Fultz Bailey said you're not done yet. So what I'm doing, he's saying Lynn. What did Lynn say? Roy Eltham, I've been on here since you gave me the link on Discord. Too funny, too funny. Do the smoke alarms have fresh batteries? Yes. Absolutely, absolutely. So let's go back down here to this guy. So what it's flipped. It's flipped, and you can tell it's flipped if you look at I don't know that you can see it, but when I go full screen, you can maybe make out that the clock is backwards in this screen. Sorry, I guess you need to look. Yeah, right there. There you go. So the clock is backwards. And the reason the clock is backwards is that when I go... Oh, here's a better way to do this. Tim, giving me a hard time. Has anything actually worked right on these streams? Pretty sure. Pretty sure it's been everything. So if you see on this guy, it's backwards, right, in the camera. But when I hold it up in the mirror, it's then the right way around. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna unplug this, and everything's gonna freak out. And I'm gonna come over here because I've messed this up pretty bad. There we go. What's happening? Hold on. I made a little bit of a mess of things, as you can imagine. I need to somehow... I now have a screen that's somewhere I can't get to it. It's up there, and I can't reach it. So I need to do this a little bit of a different way. There we go. Okay. So now we should be good. I'm gonna unscrew this, and we're gonna pull this iPad out of here. And I'm gonna turn this iPad off, and I'm not gonna type in the password and dox myself or anything. And then this guy is gonna go right up in here and hopefully fit. And it doesn't fit. Of course it doesn't fit, because if it fit, that would be too easy. So these little clamps right here, unfortunately I ran out of rail, and to adjust the rails I have to move everything back and move things forward. So we're just gonna leave it like this. So there we go. That's basically it. I can I need to do it with a thing. I need to adjust the glass a little bit now, because the glass is tilted down too much. But yeah, that's basically it. What are we talking about now? What happened? Why the F would you buy a monitor where everything is backwards? It's not backwards. I intentionally made it backwards so that when I look at it, it's now the correct way. So the monitor works normally. I have flipped the image using a website, and then I put it up against the mirror, and because it's up against the mirror, it then flips the right way. So now, you know, when I look, is it really dark or is it just me? Oh, it's interesting. This has like a blue cast to it. I think the The iPad is actually brighter if I can't get this. Oh, now the menu comes up. So why the mirror? The mirror allows me to look straight into the camera and read the comments. So like right now I can look at the comment and I could read Mr. Pictovid, but why the mirror? Why not just use the monitor the right way? So I can read the comments and look at the monitor. So you have a monitor that you look into a mirror to see what the screen says. Yes, it's called a teleprompter. Teleprompter. Let's find images of teleprompters. So it's one of those. It's this type of thing. And you know, it allows me basically to read what's on the little screen and be able to see it. So he's looking at the camera but can read the display exactly. So I look here. So I look down here on the bottom, and I click on one of the messages. Then I look up here, and the camera lens is right here. So I'm pointing at the camera lens. So the mirror is in front of the camera lens. And Rayron VR just said, oh, the camera is behind the mirror. And that's how I'm able to read comments and look in that direction. What are you missing, Mr. Pictovid? The camera's back there. So you ever see, like here, I don't want to show that guy. So here, this guy is looking at this guy has, I'm not showing the screen. This guy has his camera behind the teleprompter. So he looks at the piece of glass, and whatever text or images or whatever. Oh, well, apparently if I just would have said that makes sense, it's a two-way mirror. And if I would have just said that, it would have made sense. Makes so much more sense. Oh, Edward says, what did I walk into? Smoke and mirrors. No smoke and mirrors. But I am going to take this down though. Take it down. I am going to, let's see what language the menu is in. This should be interesting. So you can maybe make out it's the image is flipped. The menu won't be flipped, right? So if I hit the menu, oh good, the menu is in English. So color and brightness. So now I gotta go here, nope. That was the wrong button. Roy Eltham, I said all this in chat above. This proves that people don't read what I say. Oh, now he tells us the camera's behind the mirror. Yeah, I apologize. I guess I thought it was obvious. Apparently it's not obvious. Sorry. His rental agreement has a no smoke and mirrors clause. Okay, so here we go. Menu. Now I need to go down. Hit that, and then we're going to bring the brightness of this monitor all the way up, and then we're going to go back, and then we'll go down, back, we'll go color temperature. Oh, interesting, it's only got 65 or user. Let's try user. What is user? Sorry. So what I'm trying to do is, if you can, I don't know if you can make it out or not, but the color temperature was kind of really blue. And I'm trying to figure out a way to make it not so blue in the thing. Oh, here we go. Color adjust. Let's try that. Menu. Red, green, blue. Yeah, I don't want to... Let's not mess with that right now. Exit. Menu. There we go. Exit menu. Miscellaneous. Input, VGA, HDMI. Reset, yes, no. Aspect 16:9, that's all good. On-screen menu, yeah, that's fine. Sharpness 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's fine. Color, contrast. So now, if I put this back up here, much better. So now it's much brighter. Although I put it in there upside down. I was wondering why everything looked weird. It's because I had it upside down. Now it's right side up. Let's see. If it's blue, it needs more oxygen. No, not that kind of blue. Yeah, Greg, I know. It was only the tech people that knew what was going on. Now it's like really green. I'm going to need to play with the color a little bit because I don't like this green either. Where would Heath park a car in New York? Yeah, I do not have a car. You know, Heath, all the money you spent on this setup would have bought you a house. Who says I don't have a house? Hello, Mr. Obvious, long-time listener, first-time caller. Roy, you could have told all of us what this does. Why didn't you say something earlier? So the only thing I don't like about this menu, with this monitor, is really the color temperature. And I guess I can color temp there. Yeah, that's the best one. So I'll play with it a little bit more. Yeah, guaranteed to work until used. Exactly. So who wants to see me move the shelves? I don't think I'm going to move the shelves tonight. I think that's a little bit beyond what I want to do. Yes, they do, Shane. Just only expensive ones are on Manhattan. What are we talking about? Houses don't exist in New York City. House is just a home. Brooklyn has homes. Queens has homes. Staten Island has homes. Bronx has homes. They're all, yes. Tina, I'm adding more tech that I don't need. That is 100% correct. Yeah, I'm not going to do the shelves now. I know a lot of people want to, yeah, Rick. I know, I got something right, so now what's the point anymore? It's really weird how blue it is. You do realize that when I end this stream, I'm going to like spend all this time playing with this monitor to get the colors right, because, yeah, so Heath, not to sound weird, are you right next to any famous places or a little far from them? I'm up near Columbia University, which I think, John, thanks for hanging out. See you next time. So Columbia University is really close. Central Park is pretty close. So yeah, there's definitely some stuff close by. I really want to see if I can adjust this. I'm probably gonna have to adjust it again though, because it's not. Oh, it's hitting the thing in the back. I'm gonna have to play with it some. Yeah, Mr. McTobin, it's gonna happen. The shelves are gonna move. It's not gonna happen tonight. To answer Edward Katie's question, oh yeah, so I'm by Central Park. I'm by Columbia University. I'm by St. John the Divine is up this way. You know, bunch of different stuff. So what I'm gonna move is behind me here. What I want to do you need to make that a little longer. Let's see if it still works. Okay. So what I want to do is I feel like this is a little low, right? I want this to be up here. So I want the shelf with the trains on it to move up one, which means this shelf, because it's got the lights on it, this shelf will then move up one as well. And then this shelf here, which actually is mostly all the Z-scale stuff anyway, this shelf here would then move down here. So where this gets a little complicated is that in the corners over there, these shelves don't meet, so they're not screwed together, but these shelves are connected. So those shelves are actually together. So I'll have to unscrew those shelves, and then I will then I'll move them around. You know, if I move the shelf, you'll be moving cameras. There's no cameras connected to those shelves. This camera right here, I would just probably need to make taller, which it has the ability to get taller. And I'm some of the cables are caught. But yeah, so that camera can get tall enough that it could line up. Uh-oh, Ken. Could be my audio. Who knows? Yeah, I want to know when Tina's making another video as well. I think that's a good question. Yeah, your earbuds are dying? Human, you need the trains at eye level, so actually you need a second step stool to make it work right. Yeah. Well, moving the Z-scale storage shelf down, you could hook it up to this time saver shelf, make the time saver bigger. I want the time saver to be that size because I want it to be manageable. I really want to make something that is, if you're more advanced at switching and coupling and, oh, I just realized I still had my face off. If you're more advanced at switching and coupling and stuff like that, you'll be able to, to use it. But if you aren't as advanced, I want to, I want it to be easier, as well. Heath from Nathan DeLay. I'm curious why you'd be willing to get a circus train if somebody offered you a British locomotive with a circus train with what represents England. So my British stuff is way up there on that shelf. I don't think I have any of it on down here. Oh, this is, I think, German. Where do I need to hold it? This is, I believe, German. Barum, Gerd Simonite. I think so. These are so yeah, I mean, I like British circus stuff too. It's just Ray Elton is asking, Tina is calling him Keith a joke, or do you not know it's Heath? I don't know. That's a good question. If New York hit another we had a blackout in like 96 and like 2003 or something. So we've had a couple of them. Typo, been working for the last 19 hours, so a bit tired. It's all good. It's all good, Tina. I need wine. Don't we all? Don't we all? Well, thank you everyone that's coming, but I am going to wrap this up. I do need to get back to the family and just check on the dog and see how everything is going. Ray Ron, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the super chat that you gave. That was just really incredible. Robert, if you're still here, our condolences. If you need anything, reach out. We're here to help. And yeah, I'm gonna get back. The teleprompter camera, it looks dim. I think it's dim just because I don't have all the lights on that I usually have on. That's the problem. The lights in the back aren't on. There's a couple things that aren't going on. But Roy, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to him. Everything's good. We're all good, but I'm gonna wrap it up early tonight. So from the city that never sleeps, farewell, model citizens.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.